Okie dokie, so I'm a kid in a candy store. Throw all this out of the way. Open up my 4 boxes and let me show you what I got. So, I'm just counting things and seeing what I got here. Let me set. I'm trying to decide what to do here. Set all this over. And I'll show you and teach you what I got and what I'm doing this year. Trying to set these frames out of the sun because I realized they were starting to melt the wax on them. And that's not good. Alright, so I have 2 more nuke setups that I just got. And all of these right here are unassembled nuke pieces that are falling all over the place on me. These are unassembled. So I have to put them together. I'm going to set them down over here out of the way so I can show all this. So they'll get put together and they'll be like this. So what these are is I have a bottom board, and it's a reversible. I'm going to do it this way. So get your bottom board, and you do the splits, you'll have your 5 frames that you put in it with bees, food, larvae, eggs, etc. You're going to do that. And then you have a top entrance, or top inner cover. And in general, it's going to be like this with the lid on it. But when you first do the splits, they need food source. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, set all this over here for a second. That's why I have just 4 boxes, because I have 4 nuke setups. I'm going to take and drop my frames, apparently. I'm going to take a box like this. So I'm going to have this here, and I'm going to have a mason jar feeder that I put over here. Then I'm going to set this over top of it, so everything's squared up. And then I'm going to put the lid on, so that it's not going to get, they'll have this entrance here and this entrance down here. That's 2 little entrances, because they will also have an entrance reducer so that they can guard and protect their home. They'll have food that I'll be able to open up and refill very easily until later on. Then over the, so we'll have 2 of these. We'll have this, and we'll have this, and it'll be more understandable once things are going. And we'll have another setup just like that next to each other. We'll have 4 of those after I have assembled the pieces of the 4 other boxes. All of this has to be assembled and then painted. So while they are establishing themselves, requeening, getting going, they're going to be set up like this. Then afterwards, once they're requeened, they are flourishing, they're going to get set up like this. They'll have the 2 colonies here next to each other, and they're going to have their 5 frames in it. So they're going to be like this. They're actually going to be like this, because these 2 colonies are going to work 1 honey tower, which means the inner covers and the outer lids will be stored away, and they're going to get a queen excluder put on, and then I will have a board that I will put across here to cover it. They'll propolize it down so that it's sealed. Both colonies are going to come up through working, and they are going to first work a deep, and so this is going to become a honey instead of a brood. So this is going to be a deep of honey. Thing's going to weigh a ton. Good thing I got Sasquatch Beekeeper to help me lift the boxes, right, y'all? So then they're going to have this, and as they need it, they're going to have this. And these are going to be their honey. Now, I don't foresee them going any taller than this. I really don't. If they do, they do. I'll get another super, and it would be like, I'm trying to set this stuff where it's not in the sun. It would be like this. I would get another super for it and go up another box. So that's about as tall as they're gonna get. It's about as tall as I'm going to be able to work them. And so that's where they're going to be. So we've got enough here, because I'll have two more of this setup. And I've got another, and these won't be right next to each other, not 4 colonies. I don't know if there's enough room. There's not. I've got enough here to do another deep, and I got enough to do the medium, so that I have enough to do 2 of these. I also have more for doing the standards type, which is like Honeyflower and Honey's Hive, which is going to be the deep brood boxes, 2 deep broods, and then honey supers. But I'm also doing something different with them this year, which I will teach later. When I do that, I'm going to set it up. I'll setting it up for when I do the splits, which are probably going to be the end of March, first couple weeks of April, depending upon weather and everything. So let me get all of this picked up. Oh, there is room. Let me scoop this. Make it easier. Taking this one has everything false. My frames are like, here we are. So I have some extra frames to use for doing the splits. I actually have a frame of foundation, box with foundation in a hive to start getting comb built up on. Ready. So let's see here. All right, there's the extra frames. I ordered 20 extra frames. There are 5 in each of those nuke boxes, and then 10 right here. Probably not going to stay there. I'm going to carry these in separate. Let's see. I should have a little box. Little box. Melting, and we'll get finished picked up, and I'm gonna haul this over. Actually, I'm gonna haul it to the side because I'm gonna start painting this stuff today, so we shall get these being painted. So let's get rolling.